Hey, 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 rise and shine. It's day 2 of the Brave Warrior Challenge. So I'm doing 10K steps per day for the next 30 days. And I'll be speaking on different topics during my walks. I have my little companion walking with me, Honey. And hopefully others join me. You are all welcome. If you're in the area, you could come and walk with me. If not, you could walk virtually with me as well. But today I want to talk about why I'm doing the walk and why 10K specifically. So I'm doing the walk because I want to see a better version of myself, to challenge myself, to motivate others. And why 10K? Because with 10K steps a day, you could lose from 300 to 500 calories per day, roughly. So that's helpful, especially when you want to lose more weight. So I'm adding this walk in addition to my participation in my gym classes that I go to. So it's an extra thing that I'm doing for my body. Why am I starting off in the morning? Well, like my gym coach says, shout out to Berto, my coach Berto, you have to own the morning. And I agree. If you think about a lot of the top leaders that have made a fortune in what they do and what they specialize in, they own their morning. What do I mean by owning your morning? Well, owning your morning means waking up for yourself first and foremost, focusing on yourself. You know, it could include, for me, it includes reading the Bible. It includes prayer. It includes reading another book that I might start off. It includes, now I'm including it in the morning, my morning walk. And why is it important to own your morning? Because you are being intentional about doing something for yourself, for the good of yourself. And if we're not intentional, we'll let our day go off each and every other way, instead of being intentional and doing something to start off for ourselves that helps us. You know, you're already starting off the day by declaring to yourself, I'm gonna do this for me because I want to see a better version of myself. And that to me is motivational. It inspires me. And it's also very good for your body. It brings oxygenation throughout your body. And it does a lot of things too. You know, working on your health does so many things for yourself. And it actually gets you into a positive mindset as well. So I encourage you all to do something in the morning for yourself. Whatever that might be that motivates you, that is positive for you, do it. Don't think about it. I was thinking a lot about this before I did it. And I said, why am I thinking about it? Let me just do it. Sometimes we delay things by thinking so much about them and how it's going to roll out, how you're going to plan it out. I'm like, no, we just need to do, right? So I'm crossing the street here. I got to be careful. So I encourage you all to read the book if you are serious about owning your morning. There's a book called The 5 a.m. Club. I read that, and it's one of the books that changed my life. This book talks about owning your morning, and specifically waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm not there yet, but I do want to get to a point that I could wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and do all of the things that I want to do in the morning. But the 5 a.m. Club gives you a lot of tips about what you could do to own your morning. Another great book is The Compound Effect. When we want to do big changes in our life, we have to start small. And we got to make it simple. Simple, small, and consistent. Why? Because if we start off well doing the small things in life, we're going to do well in doing the big things in life. And just like the Bible says, God will entrust you with the bigger things in life, for the good things in life, if he can trust you with the small things that you have already, right? So if you honor and are grateful for the things that God gives you, the small things in life, God will grant you the bigger things in life. So I'm doing this, what seems to be a small step. It might not be always easy because my legs, they suffer from rheumatoid arthritis. And at first I didn't know what that was, but then I found out by doing a scan, and they did confirm it. So that's why I come. There's a little friend here. And come on, mama. And so it was confirmed. And so sometimes I might experience some pain in my legs. So sometimes walking for long periods of time might not. Good morning. Might not be too healthy for me. Well, let's rephrase that. It will be healthy, but it might be painful. But it's gonna get better. I know it will. I don't give up easily. And so, kind of getting back to what I was talking about, you start small with the small things, right? So walking 10K steps is a challenge. It's enough challenge for me, but it motivates me, and it will strengthen my legs. It'll give me in a positive mode from the very beginning of the day. It's something to look forward to, right? In life, you have to have things and goals that motivate you to look forward to the bigger and greater things in life, right? So this is just a small step for me, but if I do it consistently, I will see results. Come on, mama, this way. So there's another book called The Compound Effect, which I really, really like. That really positively impacted me as well. And it talks about how the small steps that you do that compound up lead to bigger results. So sometimes you may wonder, how does this person that, for example, I'm just saying an example, but let's say, how does a person that weighs, let's say 300 pounds or more, how do they all of a sudden lose 100 to 200 pounds And sometimes we may look at that and say, like, well, you know, he or she, there was something that helped her, you know. But no, it's the consistency that they had that helped them. And they started small. They started with small steps that they, you know, come on, mama, this way, that led them to lose all that weight. So it's that consistency and meeting one small goal, the next small goal, and the next, and until, you know, 6 months, 1 year later, that person is transformed. And this is what I'm talking about, transformation. Challenging yourself enough to motivate you to transform yourself. So if this inspired you today, just if you could please put hashtag Brave Warrior and tell me how this motivated you today, this morning. And tell me also whether you are doing a morning routine, and share it in the comments. And stay tuned for tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye everyone.